NFRA is not intended to replace the disciplinary jurisdiction of Institute of Chartered Accountants. That is not the intention.
Yes, madam.
Therefore, for all the regular routine cases, which will be bulk of the cases with regard to smaller businesses, I think the Institute of Chartered Accountants will continue to perform its function. It's only with regard to these large cases.
Whenever government wants to refer a case.
And whenever government wants to refer a case, that NFRA will step in. All listed companies, and a threshold will be prescribed in the rules with regard to the unlisted companies.
Let's take it across to Vijay next. And Vijay, you know, at a time when the role of the auditors, especially in PNB, is being questioned, you know, finally you've got the National Financial Reporting Authority that's now going to become a reality. You know, it was interesting, the soundbite that we played, the finance minister said that it's not meant to replace the disciplinary jurisdiction of the ICAI. But there are worries that it could render somewhere the ICAI a little toothless. Are these unfounded worries?
Tanya, that's a very interesting question, but firstly, if we look at the timing, clearly the Section 132 of Companies Act, which Finance Minister was referring, has already been passed in the Companies Act when the bill was passed by the Parliament. It was only a notification pertaining to this appointment of National Financial Reporting Authority which was not notified. So clearly the question was, as you're rightly pointing out, linking it to ICAI. We all know ICAI is a representative body of the auditors in the country, and it's pretty much a very strong body having lobbies from auditing community as a whole, and that is where the questions were raised, why this was not notified for this longest of time. But now government clearly looking at the current atmosphere, particularly after the PNB 12,000 crore scam broke out, clearly wants to go ahead and ensure that this particular notification happens as soon as possible, so that there is a authority who will oversee the activities, particularly in big cases like a PNB, or perhaps even a case like Vijay Mallya, where clearly auditors also somewhere faced to raise alarm bells at the right time. And that is where subsequently over the years, when it was ignored, we all know how banks have been looted, if I could say that, and now how they are suffering from huge NPAs. Now, having said that, also it would be interesting to see how the notification comes out in terms of threshold, because Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said primarily the listed companies and non-listed companies is something that we'll have to wait and see. The threshold limits would be interesting, and of course the discretion will be with the government to refer big cases to this National Financial Reporting Authority. And also importantly, I should mention, this is also coming at a time when Supreme Court is hearing a case questioning the lobbying and the powerful practice of top 4 auditors in the country. A PIL has been filed. So clearly government has gone ahead, bucked the trend and the lobbying that was happening, and is now ready to notify this National Financial Authority. But one will have to wait and see how it would be implemented, and would clearly ICAI be cut to size. Only time will tell that.
Right, Vijay, thank you so much for that. NFRA finally being, put to work 5 years after it was legislated.